Greetings and welcome to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel, and today I'm going to discuss a talk by the Abel Prize winner, Karen Uhlenbeck. So let's begin. Now, I'm not one to be mean, and I don't have anything personal against this woman, but I want to use this video to show you how corrupt, how ignorant, how incompetent, how stupid, how vile, how hypocritical, how ignorant are the academics of mainstream mathematics, and how they're constantly licking each other's arses and voting each other to win prizes, voting for each other to win prizes. You will see also that this woman struggles to talk properly even. She stutters, she stops halfway through her sentences, her brain is scattered all over the show, and more shocking is what she actually says if you care to think about what she says. So let's begin. Let's listen carefully. Well, first,
I've been working longer.
okay, let's start again. We've got time.
Thank you very much. Not sure exactly who to thank, but thank you all for being here, and I appreciate all the recognition and I've been getting. Actually, I'm told that Abel Laureate last year came in and said he wasn't going to give the talk he prepared. He stayed up all night the night before and made a new one. Well, I changed the title of my talk Monday, but it's now Glimpses into the Calculus of Variations. But I've been working longer than that on the talk. I know I'm a...
Okay, so, well, I've changed the title of my talk. Why? Because it is a load of transparent bullshit and you did not want to make it that obvious? I don't know. For example, that to me is a red flag. It simply means that she hasn't actually really prepared it as long as she wants to have everybody believe that she has. And even if she did, is it really important to mention? So she continues and she says at round about the 51-second marks, I hope, stutter, stutter, spit, spit. I know I'm a dinosaur. And so she can barely talk as she stutters and spits all over the projector because she never really made it into technology. So, this poor woman's thoughts are so scatterbrained at this point that she switches from one sentence to another without completing the form, and then she talks about the calculus of variations. By the way, that's just a fancy title for nothing. It's just calculus. It's not calculus of variations because there is no variation or change in calculus. Okay, calculus is not about change and it's not about variation. And the optimization that can be done in calculus, such as finding maxima and minima points, saddle points, etc., is part of calculus. It's not a entirely separate branch that she wants to make it out to be, and also the idiot writers of the Britannica tried to make it out to be. It's part of calculus, okay? So then she says later on, and I don't want to carry on going back to a video, I'll just describe this stuff quickly. I also did research on the web. Yes, people, yes, you can't make up this sort of shit. And then she said, don't trust Wackopedia. The university websites are more reliable. I will put all this in the details section. So, this woman tends to be ignorant of the fact that Wackopedia, as she calls it, which is, in fact she means Wikipedia, is run by her university colleagues. And then she quickly learns about technology when she talks about the university websites being more reliable. So she continues to make this general talk more interesting, more entertaining, she says. Well, that alone speaks volumes, because her actual talk is, by the way, a load of crap. And I mean, you can watch the whole thing if you have time, but you won't learn anything, and her facts are all mixed up. So I'm not going to spend time with that. Then at the time mark of 2 minutes and 4 seconds, she says, do animals do mathematics? They seem to know that the shortest distance is along a straight line. Wow. So that's the first example we know of a minimization problem. Now, yes, people, yes, this is an Abel Prize winner, the first woman. Well, considering that the previous morons were all dickheads, sooner or later there had to be a female, right? There is so much wrong with that claim, and so much unsubstantiated, claims. It's making me stutter. stutter from shock. So then she says, if you look in Greek mathematics, that's great English as well, stutter, spit, at least Euclid does not talk about the shortest distance. Wow, if ever there was a circus, people, this is it. Let me show you. In definition 3 of the elements in book 1, it says, I'll read it. Ευθεία γραμμή εστιν itis ex isu tis f eaftis simiis kita. Okay, and what that means is that a straight line is one on which the points lie evenly with themselves. So in this case here, the ancient Greeks understood exactly what that meant. It meant that if you had measures or distances along a given path, because you can't really even draw a line, never mind a straight line, that those flags would be at exactly the same place, marking out the distances. That's what it means, by the way, people. I do know better because I'm smarter than you. Yep, you got it right. So listen to me. I'm trying to make you wiser. The word ευθεία in Greek means straight. In other words, shortest distance. So not only is she wrong that the shortest distance isn't mentioned in Euclid, it's properly defined. And so how do we know this? Well, look, Euclid qualifies the word grammi, which is line, in the third definition. So he uses it 2 times before the third definition, but in the third definition, an adjective appears before the use of the word grammi. Ευθεία grammi. Here it is, ευθεία grammi, straight line, not just grammi as in the previous 2 definitions. So it's utterly painful to listen to someone so ignorant as this Abel Prize winner Uhlenbeck, and any other mainstream academic who is steeped in the absolute rot that is called modern, and shameful rot that is called modern mathematics today. This woman makes so many mistakes, one after the other, in every 20 seconds of her incoherent talk. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention, especially if you're a student. Please think and think and think and think, because you are being misled and you are being taken for a ride. You're paying all this money to these baboons. Every year you pay an enormous amount of money to get a degree. What you should do is you should get together and get rid of these people, okay? And get rid of every aspect of the curriculum that you study that has nothing to do with mathematics. For example, real analysis, set theory, and all that BS. That's not mathematics, people. And also, you need to get rid of these fake foundations called Zermelo-Fraenkel axioms. They are so laughable, so wrong, so absolutely ethereal that even topologists and set theorists never really actually understand the same. Well, I hope I have given you a lot more food for thought, and that you will take these things to heart and study them carefully. Don't believe what I say, by the way, even though I know I am right. Don't believe what I say. Don't believe me. I'm not asking you to believe me. Please, belief has no part in mathematics. I'm asking you to study these things and to research them. Very well then. This is John Gabriel and the New Calculus channel. Till next time.